Welcome back to another Pristine Productions here, and we're going to be talking about how you can make soca with arcade. And I want to shout out to all the fans. Keep the love coming. Remember, you can go on my website here. I'm going to play a little bit of music here in the background here. You can go on my website, pristineproduction.website.com. You can buy my new soca guitar licks. Volume 1, you get 15 MIDI file and sample using any DAW. You get top of the line soca guitar riffs and chords, so you can mash up, put in your own soca production. I have a video on that as well. I'm going to put a link in the description here. And of course, you can go on my course graph. You can learn how to mix pro reggae, pro Afrobeat, dancehall, and also I have one for soca as well. There it is. Just click on buy now, and you'll be able to get full access to that. So let's keep it going, guys. So I'm going to minimize that here. We're going to go to arcade. Arcade is a very popular VST sound engine here, which have an extensive amount of library. Today we're going to be doing a little bit of something new. I have a standard soca rhythm here that I'm using three elements here. I have the bass, have the snare drum, and I have the hi-hats there. So we're going to be using arcade to create a nice soca riff here by hitting one note. So I'm going to go over here. And the cool thing is with arcade, I can hold on. I can hold down one note and a little black key on the top here, which indicates that you can hit this here. This is like a trigger effect point here. I'm gonna press it. I can press the other one. It gives me different effects. Same thing with these slides here. You can slide them and get some like more reverb and that stuff. You can acquire a few stuff with arcade. I love what's going on with it. You can import your own sample as well. So I'm going to use these melodies here. I'm going to put a little bit of bass and a little bit of guitar to it as well. So first thing is first here, I'm going to light up the track here. And put arcade. I'm going to use this one instance of arcade, and we're going to output that to different MIDI tracks. So this one plugin is going to be creating, the finishing touch for the soca rhythm here. So I'm going to play the track here. And I have the recording on loop here. So if I hit it there. So I've laid that down. I'm going to go in here and make sure I take off the auto save feature here. So now I'm going to go in Studio One. I'm going to click the letter T, and that's going to bring up a new instrument track. I'm going to call this one here. Let's call this the guitar track. This is the MIDI track. So I'm going to pull this down here, and I'm going to go to none here, which if you see a little icon right here. This is where I select which instruments I want this MIDI track to route to. So I have one here that I'm already playing this pad here, this keyboard, and I'm going to go to this. I'm going to select arcade, and I'm going to bring up the same arcade here. So I'm using different MIDI tracks basically to lay down different performance parts of the keyboard, while I'm laying it with the already pre-recorded that I just did pads. Or keys. So I'm going to go here. And the cool thing, I can touch a little black key here. This is indicate a little black key right below that. I'm in a D key, by the way. So I can press this down, hold it down. So let's lay down this guitar. I'm gonna do a little bit of practicing here. I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna hit it. Click. Here we go. Let's play it back. Let's experiment a little bit here. I'm gonna see if I can hit the black keys here. Just improvise a little bit here. Apparently, let me go ahead by here. The black keys also affect what has already been played on the previous keyboards. So I'm gonna leave it like it is. So we have the keys here, and we have the guitar. Now both of them are coming from two different MIDI tracks. Now I'm going to do the third one, which is going to be the bass here. So I'm going to hit the letter T once more, and I'm going to call this one the bass here. So, and I'm going to repeat the same process here. I'm going to go down to the keyboard. I'm going to select arcade, and I'm going to go to the other keys here. Okay, there we go. And then we have additional percussions here. But we're going to use the bass. We're going to fill in the bass here. So I'm going to hit my metronome here. Here we go. I do apologize for a little bit of, a little bit of scratchy sound there. Now I'm going to bring in the rest of the rhythm here. Now just to save CPU, guys, I'm going to render all three MIDI tracks here, the guitar, the bass, and the keyboard by itself. So, but before I do that, we're going to go over once more. We know we can hold on one note. And I think I have the wrong trigger line open. Or I have the right one. Yes, so I have the right one. Let's go over here. One note, and you can create some nice grooves. You can press the black note to create some effects, kind of riffs here. I was trying to get that extra riff pinch there for soca, but it was affecting the keyboards. And we can also mess around with these knobs here. We can bring the sound dry. Let's take this one up here. So let's go ahead and I'm going to highlight all three. Let's go ahead and do that. And I'm going to go down to transform to audio. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. So it's going to render all these MIDI tracks into separate wave files here. Okay, so I'm just waiting here. And there we go. So we have the 3 files here. So let's do a little quick rebalance here. So here is the keyboards here. Guitar, bass, we can add some effects here. So there we have it, guys. Now, I love what Arcade's doing. There's a lot of elements that you can do just to, you know, top off your production. The Arcade is awesome, guys. And definitely I can see the potential of using this in some of my future production here. This is like a tryout here for me, but I love what's going on. Take these simple patterns here from Arcade and created a soca with it with my own you know, drums and that whole stuff. So remember, guys, to support me, you can go on my website. I have my new soca guitar licks, 15 MIDI file and sample using any DAW, and you can strap these MIDI notes, these MIDI files to any guitar VST. These are hand played by me, so you get the real authentic soca riff. You know, and if you want to learn how to mix soca, you can click on the buy now down here as well, and you can go to my Course Craft website as well. So I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Peace out.